Good morning. I think it's going to be a little bit of a quiet morning till I can shake my brain up. So I'm just going to start. Let's see, last time we solved a pretty big problem, which was controlling NPCs and cutscenes. And then I started writing the first quest dialogue. And I was trying to think, like, really, why am I writing a new quest? Why aren't I just using the ones I already have? And the reason was because I wanted to get everything done quicker. I wanted the player to jumpstart into the game faster than if they did the beginner quests. But now my thought process is, how am I going to teach the player how to play? Those beginner quests are the ones that taught the player how to play. So it's possible that I might need those quests. So I might change up the first quest that launches you into the game. But then I think I'm going to keep all the other quests. So let's go with that. All I got to do is replace the first quest and unlock the rest from there. Let's see where we left off. It should be a very simple walking toward the property cutscene, and I'm going to change the dialogue to reflect leading into the main game. Now here, I just want to make sure that we fade to black, Eugene disappears, we gain control. Okay, so it kind of drops us off in the middle of this conversation, but that's normal. And, oh, so it looks like it doesn't want to finish. Okay, there we go. So it finishes. I think that's all well and good. And then I have full control of the game, and then if I pick up the first item, it does launch into the tutorials. Okay, that's all good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of the first quest, make it not appear. The first quest appears from this start quest letter in the mail. And I guess I should add to my conditions script whether or not we're in demo mode. And if we're in demo mode, don't send this letter. So let's do that first. I hope everyone's doing all right. Yesterday was a funky day for me. Ooh. I don't know if it was something in the air, but nothing was going right yesterday. It was so frustrating. Am I the only one here? I should have said hi. Evby, NASA. Got two people. Good morning, both y'all. How do I feel today? It was a little rocky this morning. And it's always because of the dog. My mornings are usually rocky because of the dog. Because she's the only thing I interact with. The dog and the coffee maker. Or not making coffee. Those are the only two things I do before the stream. And if one of those things doesn't go right, then it doesn't set the tone correctly. The dog woke up at 2 in the morning. Or 2:30 in the morning, just like, take me outside right now. Non-negotiable. I'm like, okay. And she really needed to go outside. I'll leave it at that. But I don't understand. I walked her at like 11. Full walk. Did all her business. She was fine. 2 in the morning. More business. So I think I'm overfeeding her. I actually increased how much food I was giving her maybe last week because she seemed absolutely starving all the time. So I increased her food, but now her patterns are unusual. So I'm going back to the original amount of food. All right, so I just want to add a very simple boolean is demo, and or I want to actually I want it to be is not demo, like is not demo, because I want to default it off, and I want everything that has this check or everything that has these conditions to not be messed up. All right, so is not demo. All right, I can just that's it. Okay, so now oh, wait a minute. No, this is actually not good because I want things to happen in both, and now nothing will show up if we're not the demo. Okay, I think I want release version only. So release version only checks I think about this. It's almost like I only want to add the bool if this is checked. Right. Okay. Yeah. Right. No is. Release version only. And then if it's release version only, we check demo mode. This is actually quite the mental gymnastics trying to... All right, so if it's release version, if I have this checked, we'd come here. And then it's almost like I need 3 options. I need release mode only, demo mode only, and then any. And that's what I really need. Jur. Hey yo, how's it going? First time chatter. Welcome in. How are you? It's Jarek. Jarek, what is up? How you doing? How's it going? It's going good. We're doing a little game dev. It's very early in the morning. And we're trying to figure out this Boolean gymnastics in my head right now. So I'm making a demo for my game, and I want things in the game to know whether or not it is the demo or not. And it's getting complicated now. 6:49 to be exact. Yeah. I will say it's easier to wake up it's easier to wake up very early in the morning when you're passionate about something. Sometimes I have days where I just don't give an F and I struggle. I remember 10 years ago waking up at maybe 9 o'clock in the morning, 8:30, maybe 8:39, and thinking, oh man, I don't know how ever in my life I'll ever be able to wake up early, like at 6. And now, I'm lucky if I sleep till 6. Sorry to hear about the doggers. I couldn't respond, but what I've learned is that sleep is 100% dependent on what the cat does. Yep. Sleep is totally dependent on your pet's actions. It is a known fact that sleeping and letting your animal in the bed with you will hurt you because you just won't get the sleep you need. FB. You can find something. And you have passion towards a lot of things. You just only do them at certain times of the year. Just do them all times of the year. Alright. Do I want to make a drop down? That's let me just look at these conditions real quick. So, scary letter. What do? I do all these checks, and then at the very bottom I say compare type. And you can choose if they're all true, all false, or any true. So, it seems that having only 2 states is not enough. Bool is not good enough because there's 3 options. So I can't just have bool. Okay, I'm gonna make an enum. Public enum. Release. Thanks for that, Jarek. Do you watch Twitch often, or is this a special occasion? What is this? Release state, I guess. So the default should be any. Then demo only. And then release only. You'll put Twitch on when you don't feel like listening to music, yeah. So I only got into Twitch maybe in like July. I started streaming in July. And I didn't even watch Twitch until maybe May. And I used to think it was so weird. Like, why do people do this? Why do people watch? Like, what is happening? And then one person I knew online, I watched once. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. And then I chatted with them, and I'm like, oh, they responded. That's cool. We had a conversation. And then I watched again and again, and I'm like, oh, shit. This is actually a pretty cool format. And then I'm like, well, If he could do it, I could do it, right? I need an excuse to get up early in the morning and game dev, so might as well do it on camera. And here we are. Okay. So now I have that instead of this bool. Release state. Okay. And it's definitely the company you get while playing. Yeah, it is. It's just good company. Hey, you want to hang out with someone for like 10 minutes and maybe not even say anything and maybe say something? Hop on Twitch. It's great. And there's always someone doing what you're interested in, you know? There's people playing games, people doing art, there's people doing science. I was in a science stream the other day. This guy, he's a scientist for bugs. His name is Science. He's pretty cool. Let's see. I'm gonna check him out. What is his name? Science something. Science streams. I'll give him a shout out. That guy's fun. Anyway. Release version only. No, now I need a... So if it's any, I don't want to even add a bool. Like, I don't want to even put anything in the pool of bools. I got an ad for the US Air Force and a bidet. That's because those are catered specifically to your search history. Like, Twitch is, there's one thing that is known about Twitch. They know exactly what you like, what you're into, and they know how to target ads. So the fact that you got the US Air Force and bidet, this is great. This is like interpreting dreams. Let's all join in and figure out what Mike Lombardo is like because he got those two ads. Honestly, they should really be giving me more bidet ads. Bidet's the best. Okay, so I want a case switch or a switch case. Release state. If it's demo only. Oh, it's very unhappy. Break. If it's demo only. Well, I guess if it's demo only or... Yeah, I don't need a switch case. It's basically just... If it's this or this, do it. How you doing, Mike? Good morning. I think Mike and Jur... I think you guys overlapped. You guys know each other. You don't even know it. Overlapped what? I'll never tell. Go over there. If release state equals demo only. Well, I guess if it just doesn't equal any, right? Any. Work for Rockstar so we can get GTA 6 ready? You think adding one person to their 3,000 person roster would make that game come out any sooner? I heard that they're going to drop the trailer next week. That is the last news I heard. That game has been taking a long time. They always do. But it'll be good. GTA 6 needs innkeeping. It probably will have innkeeping. You'll definitely be able to buy property and make Airbnbs. I'm calling it right now. And there's going to be a fake Airbnb company called like I don't know. I can't think right now. It's going to exist. I'll put money on it. All right, so only if it's not okay, so now here's the thing. So now we need to add a bool, right? And it's not just plain demo mode. Damn it, I needed the switch case because I need to do a different operation, whether or not I need the switch case. So if it's demo only, I want to check if it's demo mode straight. If release state is release only, I want to add the opposite of if it's yeah. I basically want to add its inversion. If it's release and add a release, okay. We did it. So now we have a check. So that should work. And if I go to scary letter and I say compare release version only, oh, I got errors. I got errors. Okay. Release version only. Did I not save? Oh, I didn't save. Always save your files. It's crazy how I learned all this. I don't know. I feel like it was my destiny. And I've been doing it for so long. I've been doing game dev since 2010. That's a long time. That's 13 years. Programming's in my blood. Yeah. I took a very long break not making anything. I released something in 2010. Should I have a paper cut? Oh, I should have a paper cut call out. So my first game is called Paper Cut on the iPhone. You can still download it. It's still out there. I made it 13 years ago. I'm gonna make a command. Add command. Paper cut. Okay, let's see. I need to find the link. So, Apple paper cut, there it is. If you feel inclined, download Paper Cut for iOS. Paper Toss is amazing. Oh, this game is terrible. You don't have to hide your feelings. This game is terrible. It was my first game. I made it 13 years ago. But you know what? I had a great time. I had a great time making it. Alright, now I can do this. Paper cut. I had a great time. And then I actually quit my job I quit my job and I took was it a 3-month sabbatical or a 1-month sabbatical? I was like, you know what? I'm going to see if I can make another game. And I'm going to quit my job. I did the thing that people do online and they get applauded for. I quit my job to work on a game. I did that. I quit my job to work on a game. I took a sabbatical. I'm like, you know what? I can afford this. I'll take a month off. I think I did 1 month. I wasn't that rich. And I learned Unity. And I'm like, oh shit, Unity's friggin' dope. Because at the time, it was really the only free engine. Unreal, at the time, did exist, I think. But it wasn't as free as it is now. It was much less free. I think Unreal has been becoming more free. And Unity is getting less free. And they're just kind of evening out now. They're finding their equilibrium. Because you can't have one that's too free and one that's not free enough. It doesn't work that way. But yeah, I took a month off and I made a Fox game. Ooh, that game was awesome. And I'd love to bring that back one day. Everybody knows about the Fox game. It's kind of sad. So I'm moving and I'm trying to declutter. And I went to the library and I must have donated, between my wife and me, mostly my wife. I don't have many books, but I must have donated like 50 books. And I got rid of all my Fennec Fox books, all my reference books for that game. It was kind of sad, but that's all right. I know all of the information in those books. They were children's books and they were 10 pages long. All right, so let's see if this letter shows up. It shouldn't show up anymore. Delete my save file. So now the first thing that happens is that cutscene. I want to cancel. Let's see what happens if I cancel that cutscene. I feel like something weird's gonna happen. Because there's like, yeah, if I cancel this cutscene, the character's just gonna be walking all by themselves. Cancel. Fade to black. Weird UI, and I'm in the others. Okay, so we need to sort that out. Oh, maybe some cutscenes shouldn't be cancelable. You missed, I don't know. What did you miss? I told a very, very short story about the beginning of my game dev journey. Yeah. Yeah, Paper Toss was one of the first great iPhone games. Is there a Vinny in this game? I should make Vinny, yeah. Vinny's dropped by the stream before. If he ever drops by again, I should make him. Yeah, me and Vinny. I liked working on that with him. It's good to be a team, you know. It's way better to work in it as a team. Doing this by myself is very difficult. I wish someone would join me. I really do. But nobody wants to work on your passion project as passionately as you. That's the problem. You have to start together and come up with the idea together. It's the only way. No one ever wants to just jump into someone else's project. It's just how it works. All right, so if I cancel the cutscene, the character just stops where they are, and I stopped inside of the collision object that took me into the other scene, so that was a total nightmare. Angelo, Chester, Mikey, I don't know what you're talking about, but... So mailbox, Eugene. So this letter's still sent. I think it's because I never actually set this demo only. Yeah, any. Demo only. And let's stop the cutscene for now. I don't need it. I don't need you in my life right now. 10 dash to all. Yeah. What is that? What are you referring to? Is it something I'm not aware of? Okay, this letter is still getting sent. Oh, because it's not. It shouldn't be demo mode only. It's release mode only. Summit Drive. Am I learning something new about your past that I didn't know? Redeem design again. Oh god, what have you done? Make Evan. You didn't make an Evan, and he should be in the game. Give him a mouse in his pocket. Give all creative liberties and decision making over to Evan. Alright, well, you did redeem it, so we shall create an NPC. That's great. Let me just check to see if this works real quick. So release only, and then we're gonna make Evan. And you need just I need colors, clothing, shoes. Yeah, Mike gets to design you. You have no say in it, FB. Okay, no letter. Demo mode only. Great. So now we could start the game a different way. Let's make FB, and we always start with someone. Let's start with Mikey. Let's start FB with Mikey. And what should FB's name be? What do you want the name to be? You gave all creative liberties to Evan? Wait, I don't understand. So I'm not understanding the emotional dynamic of this this redeem. He seems to have offended you, and then you like gave him a lot of money. And then you're just like, is this an apology? Milton? Alright. This is you, by the way. So if you want you named Milton, that's fine by me. Mervin's? He's not even making himself. Yeah, he's just making a random thing. Mervin's. Oh, Mervin's with an I. Whoops. Sorry. I don't know many Mervins. Yeah, okay. So, this is Mikey. We're starting with Mikey. Now, what do you want Mervin's to look like? Alright, here's what I'm going to do. This is what I did last time. I'm going to hit random character very slowly. You need to be paying attention. And you need to immediately say stop. I'm going to do countdowns of 5 seconds. And I know there's a delay of like 2 or 3 seconds. So hopefully that's enough time. So, you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Where's the camera? Are you ready? Countdowns of 5 seconds. Should I hit random all, random woman, or random man? Tell me which button to press. What kind of gendered character do you want? Undescript? Random all. Okay, here we go. Random. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, if I don't hear anything, you have to yell stop. If I don't hear anything, I'm going to hit it again. Here we go. You ready? Bonk. 5, 4, 3. You're yelling stop when you like the base character, and then we'll go from there. 3, 2. These are terrible. Wow. That guy's pretty dope. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3. This looks just like you. Please say stop. This is him. This is him. All right, this isn't the one. Oh, this is pretty good. You got to be quick. 5, 4, 3. Oh, Mr. Cotter, I should have. 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4. How will I know when it's right? What do you mean? You're designing this character. You need to pick up the pace. 5. If you don't know what you want the character to look like, I'm gonna give creative control back to Mike, and he's gonna take over. Mike, you can take back control whenever you want to. It's your redeem. It's too much power. You're overwhelmed. Yeah. Sometimes creativity is hard to have when you could do anything. You know Mervin's? This looks pretty good. I like this character. Ah, that's pretty dope. I like this guy. Alright. You get 30 seconds. 30 seconds to figure it out on your own. I'm going to go back. And once you guys have an idea of what you want Mervin's to look like, we'll return to Mervin's. In the meantime, I'll set up all of the Mervin's properties that I need to do. So guest type. Conditions. Oh wait, conditions. No, we don't want any conditions. Mervin's. You let me know when you've sorted it out. Oh, I need one of these for everyone, actually. Excuse me. I need one for Mikey and Omi, too. I never made those. Omi! What do you guys got going? The kind of guy that shows up to the inn and everyone says, he's here? And then maybe someone else says something like, oh, I knew Mervin's back in high school. Is he just here alone? And then nobody sees him for 2 days. And then they find him collecting acorns for his mouse. None of this describes what a person would look like. This sounds like backstory. And then everyone's like, hey, Mervin's, you got a lot of acorns there. And then he screams and everyone laughs. This actually is, you're just describing yourself, so I'm gonna take control and I'm just gonna make you. And you're gonna have to deal with whatever I come up with. Just make Evie. Alright, we're gonna make Evie. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's first get rid of the hat and pick out some hair. It's pretty good. It's not black. Is that red or brown? It's kind of brown. Let's see. Pick out the right shoes. How's that? Actually, I don't know what color your eyes are. What color are your eyes? Is this right? Are they brown? I shouldn't have a goatee, just a stash. I can't do stubble. I don't have anything for stubble. I probably should make that though. Random facial hair. He needs a mustache. Do I have just mustache? Oh, right. This is the best I can. Okay, I did make something like stubble. This is the closest thing to stubble. Just a stash. Okay. Boom. Just the stash. No, this is perfect. This is perfect. All right. How are we looking? How's it? How's Mervin's? It's pretty good. Done? All right. Congrats. Congrats. FB's in the game, but as Mervin's. I'd never wear that shirt. All right. Is it the color? You need glasses. That's true. How's those? Circle ones? Harry Potter? Potter? I need a pop filter if I'm going to be saying Harry Potter a lot. Black or gray? Or white? Oh yeah, he does wear white. A lot. A lot of my memories of FB are in white. Cardigan and a button down? No. Sorry. That is not in the game yet. Yet. Let's just change the color to be white or black. Whatever comes first. Okay, so we got gray. Grayish white. Alright. We got Mervin's. Mervin's, you're in. Let's get back to it. Why do you stand like that? You just do. Yeah, no, that guy would definitely be collecting acorns. So apparently FB's description with the 0 visuals made sense. It all made sense. Okay, why do I have this freaking canvas here? This is not supposed to be here. I feel like it's only here because the timeline put it here and I don't want it here. Sorry for wasting everyone's time. You did not waste anyone's time. You redeemed the create a character, which is pretty expensive. And you get to create a character. If anyone else wants a character in the game, simple redeem. I mean, you did make all the viewers go away, but that's okay. I'm not here for viewers. I'm here to entertain whoever wants to be here. All right. So now we have an alternate quest. I wrote new dialogue for Eugene for the opening cutscene. So let's implement that. Let's get that opening cutscene a little tighter. And Mervin's moving to my... Oh, you're singing. Can you make Mervin's and Mikey always bickering? Yeah. Alright, so there's no more of this. I liked this, but I don't have the functionality right now to ask the player questions and pause the timeline. Actually, is that true? Am I lying? Can I pause the timeline? This has a operation continue and clear subtitle text. So there's not much in the way of pausing the timeline. and restarting the timeline. I feel like I did implement this, or maybe I had trouble with this a while ago. Nick the Nini. Oin. I have to go buy a lighter for my mom. I'll be back in 5. Nick. Oh, Nick. Good morning. Oh. All right, so let's, first things first. First things first, let's get all that new dialogue, that new juicy dialogue in there. I rewrote it a little bit just to get the quests going and to make it a little more like Raymond Holt's style character. Just, you know, some more flourish in the vocabulary. And I think it'll work out. I think it's good. So now we got, good morning to you. I trust your trip here was a pleasant one. Yes, that is more sophisticated. The vistas during the morning bus ride can be rather breathtaking. Slightly more sophisticated. I hope I don't have any spelling errors. Congratulations on winning. So, okay. So now the new... yeah. So it was an inn revitalization contest. And you get the demo... Now the premise of the demo is you won a contest. And you have 2 weeks to do whatever you want and run this inn. It doesn't make much sense, but we're going with it. It's okay. This one, I like this next line. I'll be honest with you, though. Only 2 people entered. And the other person seemed to have clicked this by accident. So, you were technically the only one who entered. No one wanted to do this. Just like no one wants to play this game. But I'm going to make it anyway. Everyone has very specific errands today. NASA had to get a cookie. Nico needs a lighter. What else? You had a meeting? I like how you guys hang out here anyway. In the middle of your errands. Alright, so now this is all dead. You're all dead to me now. Great child. You have 2 weeks to enjoy yourself, building and running the inn however you would like. That doesn't have much flourish to it, but I need that to be very clear. I acknowledge that the timeline is quite short, but with any luck, you'll decide to purchase the land for yourself and run the inn full-time. So that's kind of foreshadowing the full game. little fun wordplay there. Several townsfolk have graciously agreed to donate supplies to get you started. So, I would cover your full day's worth of work if you would stream here for 8 hours. I wish that were a possibility. So now instead of Eugene just giving you everything, I need to just do all the quests I already made because they teach you how to play a little. So we're going to have to leave them in. So instead of saying, hey, go meet everyone, I'm just going to have it go meet Carlos and go meet... Is Carlos the only person that you really need to meet? Yeah. He's the only one that... I think he's the only one that you need to start the game. Actually, let me look at this board. Let's look at the game flow. So when you do the Chamber of Commerce, what else activates? Okay, so then Jeff will activate his quest. And Garden Store Vic will activate her quest. But I don't actually think that's true. Be right back, got some meeting. Go enjoy your meeting. I love a specific errand today. I did almost everything on my list yesterday, so what should I do today? Just chill. Just chill. Sit on the couch and pet the cat. You know, maybe I do want to just start this quest. It would be much simpler because all the logic relies on this quest. Okay, so I'm not just going to do that one. I'm just going to start the go meet everybody. Yeah, I'll add that line. Okay. All I want to do is remove the first quest. And I might have to change some dialogue to fit this new theme of like the contest winner. I gotta read all the dialogue to see. So here I have a line about also making sure to visit Oriel for some furniture, but child note. I'm just gonna change that to be let's see. Oh, so here's a list of other notable citizens, business leaders to make you should meet. Okay. Boom. Okay. Create child node. Bonk. And then once you've conversed with them, please return to me and I'll aid you with some more business logistics. It's a little wordy. It's a little meh. I'm not sure I love it, but let's do that. So the only thing this needs to do that the other one did is basically so scary letter never happens. Scary letter never happens, which means I need to just immediately set the meet and greet quest to be true. And what's that one called? Meet the neighbors. Okay, so I basically want to do that at the end of the conversation or the end of the cutscene, but if someone skips the cutscene, then I can't do it on the conversation bubble. I need to actually make some new functionality in the cutscene script. I need to just call something at the end of this. So I need some events. What if you called it meet the neighbors and then you have to successfully murder them? God, I knew you were going to do that. The second I saw what if you called it meet, I'm like, oh, this is going to involve murder. Because literally, you can't go a stream without suggesting that all the people in town need to be murdered. It is physically impossible for you to do that. There will be no murder in this game. You might actually break me down one day. One day in the future, I might just give up and add murder to the game for you, just to get you to stop. What if you give every person in the village 10 lives? That's actually a great concept for a game. Oh my god. That's a great idea. That's a great concept for just like a whole universe, you know? Do I have? Yeah, I do. So I want, let's see. Wait, do I even need this anymore? I don't. I'll leave it in. Header. Cut scene events. Public. Unity action. Unity event. One more, right? Using Unity engine.events. I hate how there's a library called events and there's a library called event system. It is the worst. They really shouldn't have done that. So on cutscene start, I want to throw an event. Public Unity event. On cutscene end, I want to throw an event. Okay. All right, so I don't actually want to throw anything on the start, but I just want that option if I decide later. So init cutscene, start cutscene, play timeline. Play timeline, grab dynamic tracks, start the coroutine, begin timeline. And then do I want this to happen before any kind of fade to black, or do I want to do it after? I think I want to do it after, so while the screen is fully black. So here we deactivate the UI camera. Send cutscene begin events. So this is something different. This is triggers. Oh, what are you guys? Oh, you guys are going nuts. What's happening? Are you just designing a new game in chat right now? There should be a spooky basement where you find objects that summon spirits. That's cool. But I guess since you don't like scary stuff, it can be fun stuff. Like if you find a book and you read the first page, a circus clown comes to the village and juggles for you. That's a great idea. Go to the gym, Devers. Isn't that always one of your errands? I went Tuesday, Wednesday. Go to Trader Joe's, gonna go tomorrow. Probably should go to TJ's, do laundry, fix lunch. All right. I really like that idea, actually. I'm gonna put that in the riffraff ideas. Let's throw it in there. Ooh, I don't even have my notepad up. Good ideas from the riffraff. There you go. I do like that idea. Thank you. Or you find an earring, and if you put it on, that person looks exactly like you that shows up to purchase it from you for $20. That's cute. Yeah, I do like that. That like random things you do in the game just trigger things without you knowing. That's a little missing from games nowadays. You know, I feel like game devs are afraid to implement features and mechanics that aren't 100% fully explained to the player at all times. So the player, like, I think players do complain that like I need to know what's going on, and that's why game devs just like put so much communication into like what everything does, so you're never confused. But these are great little things that you could do, not tell the player, and maybe they'll figure it out. Maybe they won't. It's possible that they'll never figure it out. They'll just do it, and it'll randomly happen, and they won't know why. Maybe they'll start a new game and be like, how come this character's not showing up? I don't know what I did last time to make them show up. Maybe there'll be like a bunch of those, and people on the internet will have to try and figure them out. Good shit, FB. All right, let's get back to it. So I need to throw these events. So fade to black before timeline begins. So I want to do that right here. Event. Begins event dot invoke. Execute? No, not send cutscene. Begin. Where is it? Start. On cutscene, start. Yeah. Invoke. Okay. And then, when the cutscene's over, fade to black before end. We wait. On cutscene. Where do we fade to black? Okay, after completion. So here's the so here we trigger the end of the cutscene. So it's a great place to do it. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I want to do it after we fade from black. No, I don't know, because I don't want the UI. There's going to be like a quest UI pop up, or I don't even know what I'm going to need eventually, but there's going to be a quest UI pop up. And do I want that to happen while we're fading or after we're fading? And I technically want it to be after, but there's going to be way more things I'm going to want to do, like hiding and unhiding of things. So I think I want it to happen while the screen is fully black. Okay. Open on cutscene start, on cutscene end. Ooh, hello. I'm surprised nobody's redeeming the puppy cam. Please don't. I don't want to set it up. Oh, why did I say that? You guys like to fug with me. Make me set up puppy cam. Can I set up puppy cam? I don't know where the wire is. Ah, crap. No, don't do it. No, please don't do it. Tuna, good morning. No, do it. I don't even know where the wire is. It's taking like 15 minutes to find it. Welcome. Good morning. Don't do it. Okay. So now I want to throw an event that starts the meeting quest. Scary letter. Oh, yeah, actions. Where are my actions? I think they're in scripts, no? They're in scriptable objects. Quest setters. There we go. Oof, I got so many. What's a good one to do? Anyone can cook? No, I just want one with no conditions. Okay, this one has no conditions. Help Melissa find. Help Melissa. No, we want meet the neighbors. Entry. State 1. Active. No conditions. How are you doing, Tuna? Oh, we want to set all these. Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah, I need like 5 of these. Tired. That's the theme of the day. 6 km walk. It's a long ass walk. What is that, 4 miles? What if you can murder people in a volcano? There's a volcano in the distance that gets angry when you do murder people. So kind of like, don't wake daddy. You don't know when it's going to strike, but bad deeds fuel the eruption. And if it does erupt, it wipes out everyone and everything causing mass extinction. And it's a total wipe of your save game, and you have to start over. 3.75 miles? Oh my god. Mike. You're a machine. You're a machine with ridiculous ideas. What do I actually do? So let me go to that conversation, because I think okay, I think I have them all set to active already. Yeah. So I don't need to set these all to active. I just need to set the main quest to active. Excuse me. You're back, Nessa Creep. It's the day of errands. We're all running errands today. Alright, so meet the neighbors. So it's not entry state 1. It's just meet the neighbors base. Just meet the neighbors active. This doesn't matter. And we want to set it to active, and we want to have no conditions. I mean, I guess the condition is we're in demo mode only, but wait, what kind of condition is? Oh, this is just dialogue conditions. What'd you miss? I don't even know. Can't wait till I can fuel AI with these ideas and have it make the game soon. They're all working on it. One day, I don't know what'll happen first, me releasing this game or AI allowing people to make this game in like 5 minutes. Even though it took me 3.5 years so far. So on cutscene end, set this quest to be active. Just the quest field, not the entry field. Okay. So that should be it. That should kick you off in this cutscene. So you don't have to go find Eugene, it just happens. Let's see. That should just do it. This demo, I can finish this demo faster than I planned. Pull an Earthbound, and if you know it's a pirated copy, just wipe the save right before the final boss. Is that what they do? Good morning. I trust your trip here was... Oh god, too fast. Too fast. Oh, it's so fast. Whatever. It's not important right now. New task, meet the neighbors. Alright, so this dialogue just doesn't finish fast enough. The cutscene's too short. And I have the ability to click next, which I don't understand why I have that ability. I thought I fixed that, and I did that in the game over cutscene, which I'm gonna test right now. Yeah, I have no ability to change this. So what did I do here that I need to do there? Oh god. What if every time you think about murder in the game, you have to put $1 in a cookie jar? And if you fill the jar, a baker comes to town to open a bakery. Guys, we should have an Alpine Lake yearly meetup. Everyone here is invited. Should we... You know, my dream is like, if this game hits any kind of success, I will open an Alpine Lake vacation Airbnb or just a vacation spot. I promise right now this will happen. If this game can fund it, it will exist. I want to open up a physical Alpine location. Physical Alpine Lake. I should do it anyway. I need the funds to do it. Alright, so what do I do in that game over cutscene that I'm not doing here? Game over. Game over cutscene. This is the warp location. This is the timeline. This is the scene itself. Let's open up the scene. Because I might be doing something. I don't know where it could be happening. So the cutscene itself. The timeline. Start conversation. Cutscene, game over, bench. Okay, so, oh, okay. I think I know what I do. So cutscene, game over, bench. What do I do here? I do a line of code that's like, nah, don't let it. Where is it? What, really? Override display settings, subtitle settings. I show all these, but I don't show a continue button. So all cutscenes, I should be duplicating this for cutscenes. So I need these exact settings. Demo, Eugene tutorial, override display settings, subtitle settings. I had these 3, and then this set to never. Is that exactly what I had? It can be a pop-up shop where we can sell cozy cookies and meat pies if you catch my drift. Yeah, maybe. There'll be the Murder Mike cupcakes. Cutscene. Is that it? Yeah, that's exactly it. Game over, bench. Okay, that should be fixed. And it went really fast. So I have how many lines of dialogue in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lines of dialogue. That's a lot of dialogue. So I need to make sure I get through all of that in scene. Half of everything is focused on murder. Wait, what just happened? I missed. Yep, rent a storefront in Soho. Soho. I don't have $1 million a month. Partner with local bakeries and plant shops to sell their goods, all while advertising your game. Hire actors to portray NPCs, sell t-shirts and backpacks and buttons. Yep. Sweeney Todd was very successful and involved a lot of murder. Yep. That's Sweeney Todd. There are many things that don't involve murder that are also successful. Don't you know? What time is it? Oh, it's 7:50. I feel like I thought we were like almost over, but we're just getting started. Whew. All right. So how many lines of dialogue did I say? 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 11. 11. 11. Remember that. Cutscenes. Maybe I can go really fast. You guys are so distracting. Let's try and go fast. I need 11 lines of dialogue to happen. I need this at least 4 times longer. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3. And this was already too fast. So let's just start by spreading everything out. And then I'll add it 11 times. Each one of these little nubs continues the conversation. That's 5. Oh my god. 6. 7. I think it's okay. I mean, it's the opening cutscene. It could be more than 10 seconds. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's see if that's long enough. And I have no idea what the pacing is going to be like, or if we can read it. Everyone try and read the text as the cutscene goes and tell me if lines are too fast. Everyone do this for me, please. But before we do that, I will say, I always forget to do this. If you're new here, welcome. I love you for being here and as a person. My name is Andrew. I'm working on a game called Alpine Lake. It is an Innkeeper-Sim life sim game. You may wishlist it on Steam if you'd like. I'm here twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings until around 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern time. I've been known to start very early. And yeah, feel free to follow. I've been pretty consistent. I think I've only missed 1 week or 1 day, and that was planned because that was a big week for me, and I needed to not stream that day. So pretty consistent. Thanks for hanging out. Feel free to say hi. I like chatting with new chatters. And let's check out this cutscene. Just do it, please. Wait, what? The only game I played without murder is GTA. I beat the whole game without firing off a single gun. I highly doubt that coming from you. Highly doubt that. All right, I gotta pay attention. I gotta read to see if this works. And I'm a slow reader, so if I can get through it, most people can get through it. Oh god, it's so laggy. That's already too fast. Oh my god, way too fast. What is happening? Yeah, I'm wondering if I should not even have this be a cutscene and just be a conversation. Frankly, Gamer 29 feels like Animal Crossing. Yeah, it's, you know, I'm not ignorant to the Animal Crossing overlap. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the first time chat. Welcome in. This is going to be very controversial. I do not like Animal Crossing. And I mostly don't like it because how closely it ties into real life. In terms of like, okay, it's the end of the day and there's nothing really left for you to do except wait for actual tomorrow to come to continue playing. I didn't really like that aspect. And also, if you didn't finish everything in that day, it pressured you to log in every day. So it was a little manipulative. I got beef with it. It's only because you're obsessed. Yeah, I'm more of a star. I feel like there's two camps. There's some overlap. There's people who like both, but I'm definitely a Stardew Valley over Animal Crossing. But that's okay. You know, people like different things for different reasons, and that is okay. So, okay, first things first, that I need to spread these out. Or not even do this cutscene. Should I just do a conversation? I might just not even do it. You're a software developer too. Learning Maya? Nice. I like to hear that. Everyone's learning Blender, but I'm a Maya guy. Some people in chat are Maya guys. So I like to hear that. Substance, yeah. VFX. Wait a minute. Oh, VFX, like in-game VFX. Yeah, I'm totally. I think Blender is great. I've tried to use it, but I've just been using Maya for too long, and I get frustrated. And why? I'd rather just do Maya, and if I need effects, I'll just do Houdini. So I don't really have a use for Blender at the moment in my repertoire. Tried Blender for a whole year. That's a long time. And you still didn't like it after a year. All right, I think I'm not even gonna make this a cutscene anymore. It's just gonna be a conversation. Kooky Yam 1. First time chat. How many people are working on Alpine Lake? 1. Just me. Welcome in. Yeah, it's just me here. Doing my thing. You're looking at him. You are looking at him. I have hired freelancers to do a couple of hours of work here and there. I hired a writer to write character sheets for all the characters that are in town. So I basically gave them like this is this character. This is their relationship to other characters, write like some background, some, you know, adjectives about their personalities, stuff like that. So I did hire a writer to do that. And I hired an illustrator to do the capsule. Code Rad! What's going on? Doing Maya for over half a year and love it. Yeah, nice. Maya for the win. There's a lot of Autodesk hate out there. And, you know, all the Blender users, they really hate Autodesk just for charging money for their software. And I mean, I get it. Like, you're using something free, and then there's something else out there that charges a lot of money. It's going to be fresh. Like, you're going to not like that. Oh, well. How are you? I'm doing good. I did all this work on creating a cutscene last stream, and today I'm going to not even have a cutscene. I've decided. I'm just gonna ham-fist it. I added all this functionality into the cutscene to do all this stuff, but I'm not even gonna do it anymore. I'm just gonna have a conversation. It starts in the beginning of the game. I don't think it's expensive. It's about $1.20 a day. Well, the indie version is not expensive. The non-indie version is, what is it, like $4,000 a year? I think it's $4,000. Yeah, I have the indie version. Yeah, it was like $250 for the year. I think, yeah, it was even less than $1.20 a day, unless you're only counting weekdays. Code Red, I love watching you do 2D animation on stream. You seem to be the master of 2D animation in Unity. It's impressive. Okay, this is driving me nuts. This thing keeps adding itself. Get out of here. I don't think I need this. I'm gonna save the scene and delete this, because I don't think I need it. The timeline keeps adding it. How long have you been working on Alpine Lake? It has been 3 years and 4 months. I started in July of 2020. This was a early COVID project that I'm like, you know what? I got time. I'm not going anywhere. Let's make a game. And it's still going. It's just moving bones until it works. No, it's not just moving bones until it works. You have a good sense of the principles of animation. Your characters have really satisfying anticipation and follow through and good arcs. They really follow all the principles. And I'm looking at my Animator's Survival Kit book right now. You seem to have read that book. Do I use GitHub? Yeah. Oh wait, I missed something. We're also learning React, JavaScript. React. So I'm not much of a dev. I do C# in Unity, but I'm not much of a dev. So I don't really know what React is it JavaScript or is it just JS? I'm assuming it's like a plugin for JavaScript. Also got 2D Spine. What's 2D Spine? Right, it's a library for JavaScript. Yeah. Yeah, I say the word plugin for everything. Everything's a plugin, even libraries. All right, let me see. Let me see if I can just make this a conversation. "2D Spine, esoteric software." Oh, it's like a whole suite for doing. Is this this is a plugin for Unity? Oh, nice. Nice. Are you looking to make a 2D game? All right. Now I'm flip-flopping again because if I do make this a conversation. If I make this a conversation, then I need Eugene to actually stick around. I can't use cutscene Eugene anymore. I gotta use actual Eugene. And I don't really have functionality to just make him stick around. You know, I might have to add that. 2D Spine is basically a more advanced thing to what I use in default Unity. Oh, you don't use any plugins. You just make bones and figure it out. Bend, deform images with mesh skinning weights. Oh, does default Unity not do mesh skinning with weighting? Oh yeah, this is crazy. This is a crazy tool set. If you're doing 2D animation, looks like a great thing to have. Nice. Yeah, you gotta download the things that save you time. So I use this dialogue system. Saved me so much time. Shout out to Pixel Crushers. All right. So now I need to really figure out whether I'm going to do this cutscene or not. It's just such a long cutscene. Fuck it. I'm gonna keep it. I changed my mind again. I'm keeping the cutscene. I don't care. I'm just gonna do these timings and figure it out. Now the game lags a lot when I start it now, and it actually affects how far the character is from the other character. Like, are they not getting set on the same frame? It seems like Eugene pulls ahead if it's laggy. They definitely get called on the same exact frame. I'm gonna restart Unity, just because I don't want that lag to affect it, and I think it's because Unity's been open for a bit. The problem with Spine, it costs money. It's not expensive, but yeah. There is a, yeah, how much did it cost? I didn't see. Purchase. Oh, okay. That's a pretty premium price for a plugin nowadays. $100 base, or so $100 for indie, but it's on sale for $69. I don't know if that means it's like always on sale. Or $330 for pro. But you have to be a full-fledged studio. Oh, an enterprise. Oh boy. So this is like, I didn't even see the enterprise one. Interesting. Yeah, that's a legit plugin right there. Premium prices. All right. Are we still laggy? Let's see. I have that issue a lot with Unity, is that no matter what I do, the second I fade from black, no matter how much loading time I give it, if I fade from black, there's always going to be lag. Like, it's, I don't know, there's something about the render engine that's trying to catch up. So yeah, some of these dialogue sentences are 3 times longer than than others, and I'm giving each one the same amount of time, so it's not good. And why is it even a cutscene if they're not even animating and doing anything? Yeah. I think I'm just going to do the conversation thing. The second I flip back again. I'll never stop flip-flopping. So the conversation is going to be, let's see. So I'm going to put Eugene basically at the start. Do I need a special demo version of Eugene? I might actually. So I'm going to duplicate this Eugene, and I'm going to hide him. This is going to be release Eugene. And this is going to be demo Eugene. And demo Eugene is going to have just different qualities. First quality is that they're going to start here on the inn. They're not going to start in their own property. It's like when I make captions for my clips. I have to make sure each line fits and is long enough that you can read it. Exactly. And I don't actually want to do that. I just want to let the player move the conversation along themselves. So that's why cutscene's out. We're done. We're moving. We're moving on. We're implementing the non-cutscene route. Okay. And instead of just starting the conversation, I'm going to just put the NPC there, and the first thing you're going to do is see them, and hopefully you talk to them. I'm just going to let the user dictate how this goes. And it's, oh yeah, okay. So NPC states, so I actually need both Eugenes. This is going to, I don't know what this is going to do to my game, but I need both Eugenes. And this Eugene will only exist. Throw cutscene Eugene into the volcano. Oh, I see Mike Lombardo has been a bad influence on you, Tuna. Bad influence. Okay, so he will not. So cutscene Eugene will not spawn if the game is loading. Basic Eugene demo. Let's remove day event listener. Day event? Yeah. So Stella add demo Eugene remove. Okay. We want to hide demo Eugene. Or, actually, we'll add demo Eugene if it's like a brand new game. If it's a brand new game, then we'll add him. If it's not, so the game conditions need to be, oops. So not that. The game conditions need to be demo only. And I don't have a condition for new game, but if you haven't received the Meet the Neighbors quest, then he needs to be there. So the game condition can be quest condition 1. Meet the Neighbors, active. I want to, okay, so if it's unassigned, that's what we want. Meet the Neighbors, and I think it starts unassigned. As long as it starts unassigned, quests, Meet the Neighbors, it starts unassigned. Okay, so if Meet the Neighbors is unassigned, demo Eugene exists. If so we want to turn them off, and we don't want them to have a schedule, just because you just exist here. You don't go anywhere. You only exist here. And I don't even want you to interact with the NPC system, because the NPC system relies on only one instance. Oh shoot. That's brutal. Oops. Ooh, sorry about that. I clicked the wrong button. Yeah, so Demo Eugene, he's gonna muck up the spawning system. But you know what? That's okay. Let's let him muck it up. I just want to see if this works. So you should be off, but you should always be off. And Demo Eugene add. We add if this is unassigned. And we need to now go to the dialogue system and give Demo Eugene that one conversation. He should not have his normal conversation. He should have Eugene demo, Eugene tutorial start, and that's it. Doesn't need any of this other stuff. But it won't hurt him, so I'll leave him. So if both of these things are true, date condition, I guess any day. Sugar on start a day, okay. Ridiculous. I don't have a mountain in the background anymore. I used to have a mountain in the background. Could have been a volcano. All right, so. Oh, what did I miss? Press A to skip each line like Zelda. Yeah, I just don't want to add that functionality to the game right now. I don't to like pause timeline and then like continue the timeline. That's a big thing right now. So Meet the Neighbors is already active because of last time. So let me get rid of that. That's why Eugene didn't spawn. So now that I deleted the save file, new save file. Supposed to spawn but didn't? Volcano. Not supposed to spawn but did? Volcano. Supposed to play D&D but slept instead? I know where this is going. Look at that. Here he is, Eugene. Oh, okay. So after you talk to him, I also want to fade to black and get rid of him. And to do that, good morning. I trust your trip here was a pleasant one. Oh, that's funny. I got to get rid of the overrides to get rid of the continue button. Whoops. So now I don't need these overrides anymore. And now there should be a continue button. Well, now that Eugene can actually ask the player questions again because it's a normal conversation, but I will not be adding that back right now. Now we need to set that quest here. So events on execute. Meet the Neighbors active quest state setter set quest field. Okay. So now the end of this conversation will also set that quest. So how do I get Eugene out of here? I need to fade to black, then delete him. I need to fade to black and delete him. Should I make a whole thing where I can start that little cutscene? I guess I need to delete. I need to fade in. I need a delete Eugene. So this cutscene will have Oh, that's actually kind of brilliant. I can just put Eugene inside of the cutscene. Then, destroy if played. Yes. Play only once. Yes. Fade from black at... So we don't want this on start. We want a custom start. Fade to black before end of timeline. Yep. Fade from black at... Nope. And fade from black after completion. Yep. We want it 1.5 seconds. And disable UI camera? No. Controls player? No. Send cutscene begin events? No. Send cutscene end events? No. Oh, actually, yes. Yes and yes. Because I want to take... I don't want the player to have control of themselves yet. Okay, so I basically want to, at the end of this conversation, I want to trigger this cutscene to start. Interesting. So what I can do here is, in the dialogue, is there a way to add an action on conversation end? Specify starting entry? No. What other actions do I have? On conversation end. Yeah, how can I do this? Because the dialogue system is not, it's just a database. It really has no reference to the scene, so I can't just drag and drop it in there. But what I can do is make a cutscene controller that knows all the cutscenes and can start them based on some kind of event being thrown. Okay, what I can do, here we go. So what I can do is the dialogue helper. On conversation end? So I already have this function here. I could just throw an event. But I need to make sure it completed and you didn't quit out of it. Oh, you can't quit out of it. I don't know. I don't allow the ability to quit a conversation midway. So I'd probably never need this for anything other than this one instance. But we're gonna do it. Wait, Unity action or Unity event? They're the same thing, aren't they? Pretty sure. And do I have to check for null? Or does the invoke function do that for me? I don't think I have to check for null. No errors, that's good. This needs to be reset. Reset. Custom character definition. Why is that saving? I'm pretty sure it only saves if you're the player. Let's just check. Save. If you're the player, yeah. So it won't actually do anything. So on conversation end, begin this cutscene. Cutscene, play timeline. Is it play timeline or begin? I think it's just play timeline. And then, when will these things get deleted? So when do all the children of a cutscene get deleted? Hopefully in before we fade from black and after we fade to black. Destroy cutscene, destroy cutscene. When does that happen? End cutscene. This happens after. So fade from black. No, it happens simultaneously when we're already faded. Okay. All right, that should work. Let's see how it goes. I don't know what's gonna happen. The UI is gonna do something funky, I know that, and I might not get control back, like the player control, because if the dialogue system's ending and saying, hey, give the player control back while I'm starting a cutscene that says, hey, take control away from the character, there's going to be some kind of order of operations issue, but maybe it'll just work, you know? Who knows? All right, moving tutorial. Eugene. He's here. Good morning. I trust your trip was a pleasant one. The Vista, whatever. Congratulations on winning the whatever. I'll be honest with you, whatever. Your task is whatever. 2 weeks, whatever. We're almost there. Carlson Town will provide you with some tools and building supplies. Also, here's a list of other notable business leaders you should meet. New task, meet the neighbors. Once you've conversed with them, please return to me and I'll aid you with some more business logistics. Let's see what happens now. Nothing. Why didn't it happen? This cutscene did not happen. Why not? Did this get called? I wonder. If NPC equals null. Does NPC equal null? Maybe I don't care if NPC equals null. I should just see if this is happening. Anyone have any fun weekend plans? It is November 9th. What's this weekend? 11th and 12th. Do I have anything to do? No. I bought tickets to a concert that my wife and I do not want to go to anymore, so I tried to sell them. I bought them, and it said, these tickets can be resold. So that's why we bought them. And then I went to resell them a couple weeks ago. Did you know that the venue can just flip a switch and say, nope, can't sell it anymore? Ticketmaster. Ruthless dictators of the ticketing industry. We have a nice dinner Saturday for our 6-month anniversary. 6 months. Time flies. Tracy has a live show on Saturday. Tracy and Noel. Trash Talk live podcast. Is it Blink-182? No. Although I did see that poster the other day. It's crazy. Happening. So It's getting, like, cut off? Fade to black before timeline begins. Let's try that one. Oh, I wonder what that's. Zach! Zachavelli's here. Wow. How you doing? You have work to do. What are you doing? Get out of here. Go to do your work. Thank you. Things are going good. We're trying to sort out the beginning of our demo. Yeah, I took reference. Who did I see doing this? I think Practical NPC. He does a really good job. I saw the trailer in the bottom corner and I just stared at it a lot. And I'm like, I'm going to do that. If anyone else is watching, interested in some more game dev streams, Zachavelli's a fun streamer to watch and a fun game dev to watch. He's making an auto battler like what is that other game? Not Neopets. Super Auto Pets. I'm not familiar with those games so much, so I always forget. Super Auto Pets. Let's see if I can do this. Zachavelli. Also, there's a podcast that he does that's about game dev. Really awesome. The Game Dev Field Guide. If you're interested in a fun podcast about game dev, go listen to the Game Dev Field Guide. Yeah, get back to work. Can't be streaming during work. Although I feel like watching a game dev streamer while doing game dev, it's kind of allowed. You get a pass. All right, so for some reason this cutscene is not happening. Why? Why isn't it happening? Let me throw a bunch of prints. All right, so print begin. And then after the fade to black, start. And then this is basically the end of the timeline. So right here, start the end, and then here, done. I'm trying to get the demo. I really want the demo to be done before I move. I'm moving in March. And I'd love if I can finish this demo before then. Just so I have something out there that can work for me. Because while I'm moving, I'm not going to be able to do any work in the game. So if I can get the demo done by then, then at least there's like that, at least there's like something chugging along, you know. It can kind of build hype on its own. Oh wait, we gotta undo the save. I'm not gonna do the festival. I'm not doing Next Fest in February. I don't have any festivals planned. I did enter a bunch, but without a demo, it's not likely you get in. I was kind of sad that I didn't get into the Day of the Devs, but that's a really big one, and I guess I shouldn't have expected to get into that one. Okay, let me clear the console. All right. Meet the neighbors. Boom. Happening begins start. Okay, happening begins start, but why doesn't it ever end? Oh, because end only happens when there's an actual timeline to grab the time from. If there's no timeline, then there's no way to know when the end is, so I just don't. Okay. Good to know. So here, if the playable asset equals null. Oh, so you know what? I guess I want to on start. Yeah. Okay. So I can leave that the way it is. I'm probably going to forget this. I'm going to forget this later and have to do all this again, but it's actually what I want, so. I just need to, okay, fade to black before timeline begins. Yeah, this end of timeline stuff never happens. So I can't have it. And that should be it. Oh, so destroy if played. It should, so wait a minute, okay. So now, but now the time, this end scene never gets called, else. Maybe I just call it immediately? If I call it immediately, then what happens? We set to dirty, we say it's played, we do the fade to black stuff. We can't fade from black, we can't fade to black at the end, but we can fade out of black. And then we destroy the cutscene. Okay. Although, why is this even in here? Oh, because I need to wait. Okay, we're good. Gotta run. Good luck. See ya. Thanks for dropping by. Enjoy the rest of your workday. Okay, this is gonna work. I feel confident. All I need is Eugene to just get the heck out of there. Good morning. Here we go. Fade to black. Do I have control? I have control. All right, we're done. But the UI is missing. Where's my UI? Why is my UI missing? I think it's because I call the... Okay, so send cutscene begin events and send cutscene end events. What if I don't do those? Because those events, those are what's hiding the UI. Because I don't disable the UI camera. 8:36. Okay. What did we do today? Do I feel good about it? I feel pretty good about it. I was in a horrible mood this morning, but I'm in a better mood now. Okay. Oh no. So, okay, the events are necessary, but there's like a crisscross going on where the events are making the UI not show up, but they are successfully giving you back control of the character and their animator. Let's see. It's almost like... If there's no timeline on the cutscene, I feel like... What if I only send cutscene end events? Let me just also see what these events are. So, cutscene end events. We unpause the character. We unpause everything, so we need that. And then we reset the GUI to play mode, which... That's what should bring the GUI back, but for some reason it didn't. And what do the send begin cutscene events? So we close all the GUIs. We trigger the start of the cutscene, and then we pause everything. That really shouldn't cause any problems. So I'm surprised this isn't resetting to play mode. I'm going to put them both back on and just confirm that let's check it twice, you know. Also, it's possible the camera's not visible, so Huh. That's so funny. So yeah, all the UI is gone except for this for some reason. I wonder if it's toggling and not just setting. I think it's... So when I call this reset play mode, I listen for it here in the GUI system. I disable navigation events. What is that? All right, whatever. Close all except none, and then reset default play mode. So that close all except none, or close all none, will close everything, right? Yeah. Yeah, close all except basically nothing. And then reset default play mode. Resetting play mode. Unpause, unbusy. So unpause delay. We try. So this also unpauses. Interesting. Do I need both? No. The fact that I tied in the pause system to the GUI system, it's causing me issues everywhere. But it shouldn't really hurt that I'm unpausing it twice. Oh, what is this? Oh, the escape key. Stop conversation, end cutscene. Yeah. That's not relevant to us right now. So this is unpausing immediately, and then this is... Maybe this isn't getting called for some reason. Alright, I threw in that print. Let's see what happens. And let me actually take a look. I'll just watch what happens to the time canvas because... Or, oh, it's still running, I can see. So it's set to 0, but it is interactable. That's weird. I think it's... That should never happen. Alpha 0, but it's interactable. If I go to the hotbar, 0, but it's interactable. The animator is doing something funny. It's almost like it was animating and then I told it to do something different and it didn't like the overlap of commands. Let's see. Time system. Actually, these should never be interactable. That's kind of funny. This is where my lack of big game experience is hurting me. So all these little intricacies, cutscenes are the worst. Null reference exception, that's a GUI thing. I get so many errors just from the GUI of Unity. All right, so we have no, all right, so these are off because of the dialogue, right? I have to watch very carefully what happens to them. They fade back up, we're good. And then they fade away, but they turn on. Resetting play mode. I do it twice, but this was 1 second after. So I reset it after the dialogue. And then I do it again, and it seems to have not liked it. I'm gonna try something. I have a feeling... What happens if I don't send the begin events? I'll probably be able to run around while the cutscene's happening. But I just want to see if that changes anything. Six-month anniversary, Mike. That's I can't believe it's already been 6 months. I feel like it was just yesterday that I was at your wedding. Kind of crazy, yeah. Okay. Oh, wait, let me watch what's happening to these values. Okay. So it's actually the same thing. Same thing's happening. So also the player's animator. Is being turned off. Oh, that's okay. So I could just leave it the way it was with no events, and then why do I turn off the player's animator every time? So I turn off, it's almost like I only want to do this if I'm sending these end events. The fade in never used to call end cutscene. I wonder if the fade in is broken now too. I might shimmy that into those in that if statement, but I wonder what's turning on the animator in the beginning of the game, because I have the fade in script. Yeah, it seems to work fine. Something's turning the animator back on. That is not the cutscene. Like, the cutscene is turning it off, for sure. This fade in. It doesn't throw any events. I'm gonna move this in here. See what happens. I just want to move on with my life, you know? What I want to do is I want to get to the point where these quests all trigger each other. Fine. And then I can focus on like what the gameplay, what core mechanics I keep in the game. Like, I want to play test for a little bit. I never do that on stream. I never do play tests, but I do want to play test to see what stays and what goes. So I can run around. The GUI doesn't exist right now. GUI comes back. I can run around. He pops off. You can see him pop off. Do I care? Not right now. I don't care right now. Okay, let's move on. All right, so... Oh, wait, no, the GUI's still not here, so I can't move on yet. I can't move on with my life until that GUI stops disappearing. Let's send no events. And that'll do it. Right? No events being thrown. Okay. And we have the quest here. Meet the neighbors. We're good to go. Right? Done. All right, so meet the neighbors. Let's see what happens. We gotta take our bike over. So now what I have to do? Oh, there's Jeff. I gotta meet Jeff. It's all working. Oh no. Wait, what? What happened? One of the events triggers the spawn the spawn collision boxes to go away and come back. So it looks like they despawn, but one of the events is to unspawn them. So this is the issue I've had with events, an event-driven system, is when I have two things responding to one event, but then I need those two things to actually behave a little differently, which means I need two different kinds of events, or I need a different way to trigger the thing. Tuna, what do I do? You're my resident genius. And I got 10 minutes left. So I think we're gonna bow out here. Because I don't want to solve this in 9 minutes. I don't think I will. But I'm definitely going to leave this conversation as the opening to the game. No more cutscene. We're just going to have this conversation. Maybe I'll figure out a better way to get rid of Eugene. We'll figure it out. But thanks for hanging out today. Let's find someone to raid. Wait? What do you mean wait? I updated my Insta profile. Made it prof. What is made it prof? Made it professional? Please look and comment and give ideas. Nick the Nini. You look like a gorgeous Native American. I like your new story. Queens, video editor, stand-up clips and podcast clips, formerly Tech Theater. I remember when Nickelodeon was Channel 22. I remember when Nickelodeon was Channel 22 as well. That's Evie, yeah. That's great. I like all the emojis. Oh, you got all your nationalities in there? Or you got all your ancestral origins in there? What is that one? Oh, that's the statue. I like it. I dig it. If I can follow you twice, I would. Alright, but who are we rating today? Should we check out JD Does Dev? I went to him recently. I'm gonna Bardic. What's he do? What's he up to right now? Yeah, let's go here. Let's do it. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging. I'll be back on Tuesday. My name is Andrew. I'm working on Alpine Lake. Please wishlist it. And yeah, I appreciate you all for hanging out. Yeah, I'll be back on Tuesday, as usual. I appreciate you all, and have a good one. Peace.